Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Good evening. Doing?
Hi. How are
How are
you?
you?
Fine. And you?
Good, thank you. It's nice to see you.
Yes.
The weather today is amazing, right?
Yes.
It feels like summer. Like I went out and I was really surprised by how warm it was. It felt like, 20 degrees or something. It was it's been beautiful.
Yes. Look. Look.
Oh, your ukulele.
Yes.
It
Um,
looks it's so nice because
it is look like a rock guitar.
exactly. I was going to tell you that. It looks like the electric guitar.
Yes. The song traditional. The song. Wait. I okay. The song traditional is that. Se the song traditional,
That
but
is so nice.
but I like only the arpeggio.
Arpeggio?
Se
It's very calm and very right?
the song l'arpeggio se the song the chac chord. Yeah?
Okay.
Y,
So
y, y the song traditional too. All.
they're all traditional.
Yes.
That is so nice. And those are all traditional songs that you play.
Huh?
Those are traditional songs that you play, like melodies.
Yes. Yes.
It's nice. How long
Yes.
have you been playing the ukulele for?
But I like the arpeggio.
Uh, how is it called? Arpe?
Arpeggio
Okay.
is the song different. Is the song different.
Yeah, I'm reading here about it, and it's saying that the arpeggio, it's more of it's a broken chord.
Is is
Chord
is
broken.
is is con chat chord.
Do you know? There's actually an artist that plays music like that. I think there's a song called "Caos de Estrella" by Daniel Powell. I think it's very similar to that. I can show you after the group what it sounds like, but it's very beautiful. Wait, let me see
Okay.
if I can show you guys.
What is this name? What is this name?
Um, I think Daniel Powell, Estrellas, Se Caos de Estrellas, Daniel Powell, I think. Daniel Powell. Let me double check.
I practice my ukulele twice time for day.
You practice twice a day.
Eh, tw- twice time for day. Yes.
Wow, that's a lot.
Ah,
How do you have the time?
ah eh, 30 minutes.
So
Yes,
you practice for 30 minutes.
yes. 30 minutes do time do time for day.
Okay, so if you want to say, you can say I practice twice a day every day.
I
So
don't
twice
know.
a day.
See you. Okay. I practice twice a day every. Yes, I
Yes,
practice twice
that's really good.
a day
It's
every
with
day.
any like skill that you want to develop. it's all about practice, so it's a lot of discipline. So you have to practice every day or every 2 days, depending on your level. And you have to be consistent, like, I know the problem with a lot of people is that they start playing an instrument or they start playing a sport, and then they play for, like, let's say a few weeks, and then they stop, and then they lose the momentum, they lose the energy,
Yeah.
but it's all about being consistent. Same thing with English. When you're learning English or a language, it's all about being consistent, practicing. So that's really good.
It's relax us too. It's
Yes, I agree. Playing an instrument, it helps you focus on the action of playing, and it takes you out of what you were feeling. So let's say if you're upset or if you're mad, you play your instrument and you get into the zone, right? You get into the zone and forget about everything else.
maybe one day we song on English.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you
I
play the song "Somewhere Over the Rainbow"?
oh uh, um
This one here.
this one.
I will show you. I will show you guys. There's a song, "Somewhere Over the Rainbow," and it's
Yeah.
with the ukulele.
And I
This one.
I must practice.
You have to practice.
Yes, I must to practice before.
Yeah,
But,
it's all about practice. Yeah,
but it's possible.
yeah,
But
and
it's
it's
possible.
this one here. I don't know if you guys know it.
Sorry.
Can you guys hear?
Yes. I don't know.
I don't hear.
No.
Okay, hold on. So it's this one.
It's better. One day, I must to practice.
Yeah, it's all about practice. But this song is very famous when you play
Yes.
the ukulele.
Yeah.
Oops, I think it stopped. Oh. Yeah, no, I think it takes a lot of internet to. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry for it not working, but
Okay.
it's when I show a video on YouTube, it stops all the time. It just stops the streaming. So for you, playing an instrument relaxes you. It takes you out of your stress. It takes you out of your anxiety, for example. What about you guys? What about Jenny and Juba? Sorry, not Jenny. Sorry, you're Jenny. Diana and Juba. What do you do in the moments that you feel anxious or nervous? Do you play an instrument? Do you read? Do you go for a walk? What helps you get away from a stressful situation?
For me, sometimes I how do you say write? No, dessiner.
Oh, so you draw.
Mhm.
To draw. That's so good. So what do you draw anything specific?
I just go on the Pinterest and I put the design um kawaii but easy.
Yeah. That's so good. And it's so nice because drawing is a bit, I think it's a skill that is hard to acquire. It's hard to be able to draw well. Like if you ask me to draw, no, it's terrible. My art will look like a 5-year-old drew it. So and do you do you find that it relaxes you and it puts you in a better, in a calmer state?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So for example, what you can say drawing calms me down. So drawing calms me down. In Jenny's case, playing the ukulele calms me down.
Yes.
Okay, what about you, Juba? Anything that helps you calm down when you're in a situation that is not so pleasant?
I was play football, but now I just watched the football in TV. I haven't very time.
Okay,
But
so you can say I used to play football. So football,
yes,
playing football calms me down. You can say that. Playing football calms me down, for example.
with the PlayStation.
no. I was playing with my friend.
Okay, so playing as a sport physically
Yes,
in a
yes.
team.
Okay.
That's so nice.
But now I do not very time. I just watched in TV.
And you find watching football is
Yes,
calming? It's so stressful.
yes.
When you like a team, I speak for myself. When I watch a soccer game, I'm just always mad. I'm always angry. I'm never calm. I'm screaming at the TV. I'm like throwing the remote. It's
You will be watch the Premier League.
yes,
It's
Premier
very
League.
yes, it's very
And
nice.
what is your favorite team?
Man United.
Man Un. Uh-oh. Man United played against Liverpool a few weeks ago, and I was really upset. So you were probably very calm because you guys won, but my team Liverpool lost. So I think we
Yeah,
are rivals.
your favorite
It's Liverpool.
it is Liverpool. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Ah,
oh,
you like Mohamed Salah.
yes, I like I like them all, to be honest. I like all the
Yes.
players. They're all great. Okay, that's so cool. So we have here
Mar-
someone.
Man United is the what country?
Manchester United, it's in England.
England.
So in England, there are different like areas. So each team that plays in something called the Premier League, it's areas of England. So for example, an area called Manchester, this is one club. The area of Liverpool, that's another club. The area of Leeds, for example, Leeds also is another area in England. So they all compete against one another, the clubs of England.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Does anyone else like soccer, or it's just Juba and I?
Is what?
I
Just
play
me and you.
Just you.
I
I'm sorry.
play soccer, but I'm not really good.
It's okay. It's all about having fun, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes we say, "Oh, I'm not good at this. I'm not," but it's just have fun, you know. Like it's good to enjoy a sport and you feel free, you know, whenever you play. I feel like it's like as if we are, you know, back at the age of like 10 years old and we're just like running around and having fun before it's competitive. Sometimes it's really competitive. I know some people who play competitively and they don't have fun anymore when they play competitively. But when you play for fun, it's easy. It's a good way to decompress. You can also say, for example, there's another expression. If there's something that you do to calm you down, you can say, I, for example, play the guitar to decompress. So to decompress, c'est comme en français, c'est de relaxer. So that's another expression that you can say. For example, I play the guitar to decompress. I go for a walk to decompress. So decompress, it's as if you say you are so angry, and then decompress, it becomes more like okay, I'm more relaxed. So that's another way.
When I watch the when I watch my favorite club, it's stressful.
Yes.
But yes, but when I watch another club,
Yes.
it's comment on dit? Decompress.
I'm gonna bring it back. Sorry.
Decompress.
Yeah, decompress. So you can say, for example, when I watch, for example, Liverpool and Manchester City play together, this is a moment where I can decompress, I can relax.
Yes.
But when I watch Manchester United versus someone else, no.
Exactly.
That's good. That's good. So did you all have a good weekend? Everyone had a restful weekend, and did you guys enjoy the weather on Saturday? Saturday was really nice. Sunday was raining.
I'm very busy in this weekend.
Oh, you were busy.
Yeah. I started a new course in IS in service information.
Yeah. You were
Exactly in Azure. I I
And did it
study
go well?
I study in 8 in 6 to 22.
So from 6 p.m.
6 p.m. to 22.
Wow. And you were studying for
For my week.
your new position, your new training that you have?
No, not for my new position. A new course, nouvelle formation.
Okay, yeah. So in English it's training. So formation, you can say formation or training. So
today I started my new job. Then I am in training too.
yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's how you say it. So today I started a new job, and then I started the training as well afterwards. That's good. Good luck. I hope it goes well. And how
Thank
long
you.
is your training for?
Pardon, I don't understand.
So how long is your training? Right here. So combien de temps est la formation?
Well, my training it's started at 8 to 17
Yeah.
to 5.
Yes. Great. So my training started at 8 in the morning and ended at 5 p.m. or 5 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's good. Good luck the rest of the week. I hope, maybe you can watch the recap of the games to decompress tonight after the long day.
Yes.
Awesome. That's really good. Anyone else wants to share how their day went or how their weekend went?
I did go to the park.
I went to the park.
Yes, with my bike. I
With your
went to the
bike.
park.
That's so nice. Biking is so much fun, right?
Yes, Parc Maisonneuve.
Maisonneuve.
Parc Maisonneuve. Yes,
Very nice.
my bike.
Yeah, it's always fun to bike when the weather is nice, and you see the nature and you see the trees and the flowers, and just breathing the fresh air makes a difference. I always tell some people that whenever you feel overwhelmed or you feel stressed, the best thing to do is to go outside, go breathe some fresh air, go for a walk, and see the trees, look at the squirrels, hear the birds. It helps to relax a little bit.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad that you went to the park. That's so nice. Okay, so today we're going to continue with the third chapter of our story. In the comment, I did add the here the link for the document. If ever you guys want to follow afterwards, You guys should have access to it on the link, like near the YouTube link. I don't know if you guys are able to see the comment section. You can just copy paste the link if you want to look at it. So this is what I shared with you right here. Okay. So let me remove this. Okay. So today, can anyone give me a summary of what happened last week in chapter 2? So today we're reading chapter 3. Do you guys remember what happened at the end of chapter 2 last week when we met?
He was with the pirates.
Yes. So he was captured by the pirates. Great. Good job, Diana. By pirates right here. He was captured by pirates. And now he is a prisoner, right?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So let's continue this week to see what's going to happen to our friend Robinson Crusoe. Does anyone want to read?
I am young and strong. I must work as a slave. I work for the captain of the pirates. I feel very sad. I have a bad life. I must work hard. I work every day. I work in the house. I work in the garden. The captain tells me what to do. I don't like my work. I want to change my situation. I want to be free again.
Oh, that's so difficult, right? Can you imagine being, a slave? Do you guys know what a slave is? So this word here, a slave.
That's mean a person who can't be free.
So that's right. A slave is not free. But what do they do? What do they do? What do slaves normally do?
Anything like if is one person they saw him like, oh, do that, this and that, and they have to do that. See, they don't want.
So even though they don't want to. Même si ils ne veulent pas, in English it's even though they don't want to. So it's exactly that. A slave is someone who technically works for someone else, but first of all, for free. They don't earn money, they don't get money for it, and they have to follow certain orders, even though they don't want to. So when they were prisoners, the pirates made him a slave. So it means he follows orders, even though he doesn't want to do them, and he doesn't earn money. He doesn't get money for it. Perfect. Okay, let's continue.
It is morning. I meet a young woman. She works in the house. She is so beautiful. She is also a slave. She cleans the house. I speak with her. She doesn't speak my language, but I feel that they understand me. When she see me, when she sees me, she is happy, and I am happy too. Sometimes she touches me, but it is only a short moment. Slaves can't be together.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. So this is something just like a historical like side note, is that back in the days, like in the 1600s, so 1600, so in the 1600s, like this, um, slaves, when you were a slave, when you were a worker for someone, you weren't allowed to be married to someone else who worked for them. So you needed to live your life separately. So even though they wanted to get married, they couldn't. So imagine imagine your current partner now, that you couldn't be with them because you were both slaves. It's hard, right? It's hard not being with the person that you love or you want to be with because of your current position. So I think it's hard. It's hard when they wish that they could be together, but they can't. Okay. You can continue.
I think about the young woman very often. I want to meet her every day, but she is not in the house every day. When I think about her, I have a nice feeling in my body. I think that I love this woman. I think that she is my girlfriend and I am her boyfriend. But our love is complicated. We can't live together. It is very sad.
Okay. So here it's we can't live together. So the word live, it could be pronounced two different ways. Live, it means en français habiter. So live, c'est habiter. And if I say live, so like alive or live, it means something that is happening in this very moment. Quelque chose qui arrive en ce moment. So for example, right now we are live on YouTube. So live, it means we are on screen, we are in this very moment. So en français, c'est
En direct.
en direct, exactement, en direct. So there's the word live could be pronounced two ways. Live, qui est en direct, right now, or live, c'est habiter. So here he's saying here, we can't live together. So nous pouvons pas vivre ensemble. So live is like that. Okay, thank you. Okay. Does anyone else want to read next?
Can I?
Yes, of course.
Where he was?
So it's sometimes I fish. Oh, sorry. Here, sorry. Here.
Where?
It's the one that I highlighted. So here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I fish with the captain or his friends. A young boy helps us. We use a small boat when we fish. One morning when we fish, we are lost. Frog is around our boat.
Okay. This word is fog. Fog.
Frog.
Does anyone know what fog means? No? So fog, c'est comme en français, c'est le brouillard. So if I were to show you a picture of fog, it's like this. That. Sorry, 1 second. That's the fog. So especially with, like you see here, there's a ship. Sorry. This is the fog. It means c'est le brouillard. It means you can't see. You know when sometimes you're driving really early in the morning and it was raining, and then afterwards there's fog, il y a du brouillard, and you can't see anything. So that's what it is. Did you guys ever experience it? All of that here. like this. This is the fog. Okay?
Yeah.
That just means that they can't see anything and they can't fish because of the fog. Okay. Cool. You can continue.
We see nothing. We can't go home. The next day, the fog is away. We can go home. When we are back home, the captain says, "Use a big boat. The bigger boat is better for long journeys."
Yes. So, do you guys know what journeys are? So, a journey. So, a journey, it's like for the day or for a certain time period. So, for example, you can be like, oh, let's say I'm moving to another country. Let's say I'm moving to France, for example. I can say my journey, mon séjour, comme en français, mon séjour en France, par exemple, for example. So it's just when you're traveling somewhere else for a longer period, not just for 1 day or 2 days, or 2 days, it's for an extended period. So journey, c'est un séjour. Okay. Do you guys understand what it means?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you can continue.
One day, the captain tells me, "Put more food and drinks on the boat. Bring some guys too." The captain wants to fish with his friends. We prepare we prepare the boat. I put food and guns on the trip, but the captain's friend don't want to fish. Then the captain tells me, "Prepare the boat for usual fishing for the next day." This my chance. I can run away a lot. A lot of food and guns are on the boat. I prepared the boat for fishing, but I leave the food and guns on the boat. Tomorrow I can run away. This my plan.
Oh, this sounds very dramatic. I feel like I'm reading an adventure book. Okay, so here he's saying that he's going to he fishes with the captain. Does anyone fish? Fish, c'est faire la pêche.
La pêche, yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever fish in your life? Do you enjoy it? Do you know someone who fishes? And if you do, have you heard a good experience of it? Is it hard? Is it difficult? Is it easy? What does it require? What does fishing require?
I was fishing. I think that's last summer, and I fish a little fish.
Oh, that's so nice. You actually caught one. So you can say I caught a small fish.
I caught a small fish.
Yeah. So you went fishing and you caught a small fish in the end.
Yeah.
That's so nice. So if I were to ask you, fishing, is it something that you do and the result happens immediately, or it requires something? You need a lot of, I'm not gonna say the word.
Passions.
Yes,
Yeah,
patience. I was waiting for that word. Yes. So patience. It requires patience, right? It's not just, okay, here I'm gonna wait 1 minute and I'm going to catch a fish now. No. It takes a lot of patience. It takes sometimes I know some people that bring a book with them and they just read while they wait, to catch something. Sometimes people don't catch anything. They just leave and they go home, but they don't give up. So they say, let's say they go today and they don't catch anything. They don't say, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna fish anymore. I'm done. It builds you up. It builds character. It builds a lot of patience. It builds someone who is willing to try again, right? Because I think fishing could teach us a lot about ourselves. Like, for example, we normally try something new. Let's say we try something new and then we end up failing. So we fail at something. And when you fail, do you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to try again? Or you're going to say, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm going to stop. So people say fishing really exercises and it strengthens your patience so that you can want to try again and again, and eventually you will apply this to your own life, whether it's with your relationships, whether it's at work. So it builds a lot of patience. I think it's a wonderful activity to do. Does anyone else fish? We heard Diana, who went fishing last summer and she caught a small fish. No?
When I was in Algeria, I fishing with my friend.
You've been fishing before, yeah.
Yeah, I have my friend has a small boat, and we go sometimes to fishing.
That's so nice. And do you feel like you were very patient, or were you impatient? So were you patient or impatient?
I'm impatient. Impatient. When we fishing and they are not fish, I'm stressed, and I say for my friend can we go on another place?
Yeah. Wait, sorry, go on.
Yes.
Do it's necessary permission for the fish?
Yeah. Yes. For the fish, you have you must do permis. Comment on dit?
Okay, so you need a license or a permit.
A license or permit. Yes.
Or permit. Yeah, and in Algeria, it's like that.
Yes.
Yeah, here too in Canada, you can't just go fishing wherever you want. You need a permit. There's also certain areas that you cannot fish in. So sometimes I know that there's a place around here is that it says chasse pêche permise. So it means in English, fishing is permitted. So this means that you can do it, but in other places it says not permitted, interdit. It means you cannot.
In Algeria, with a boat, you must have a permit.
Yeah, you need a license.
But if just in the beach, you don't must have the permit.
So you don't need a permit if you're at the beach, but if you're on a boat, then yes, you need.
Exactly.
Wow, it's very, very strict. I think it's. Do you guys think it's important to have a permit, or do you think it's not necessary? What are your thoughts on that?
It's very necessary.
Yes, it's necessary for the control the
marine.
Yes.
For the marine, yeah.
Environment.
For the environment, yes, absolutely. For the environment, I agree. Because I think it's like that in a lot of things. You need control. You need some rules and regulations. Otherwise, everything will be chaotic, right? You'll find a lot of people fishing, and then eventually you know, there's going to be maybe a lack of fish eventually, you know, because too many people are fishing, and then the cycle of life will not be able to develop, because you know there won't be any more fish in the ocean or in the lake or whatever it is. So I think it's good to protect the environment, and to give the fish some life as well.
You know how much is the penalty?
The
Amount?
penalty.
How much?
Yeah, the penalty. La pénalité, like how much you would pay if ever they found you or they caught you without a license.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know how much, but I can check out. So, for example, in Quebec, and the thing is that it's not only with fishing. You also need a license, for example, for hunting. So, you know, here in Canada, there's a lot of hunting that is done. You need a license for the gun that you purchase. You need to take a class for it before that. You also need a license to be able to hunt, like in general. So, and there's also very specific areas. You can't just go to the park and, you know, start hunting a duck or a goose. You need a certain area. There's like certain parks or certain lands that are made for that. But I'm checking now the penalty for it says here, so without having a license, authorizing fishing for this species of fish is $750. So the fine, l'amende, is $750.
Okay.
Do you guys think this is high enough? No. I don't think it's high enough either.
And there are a time when fishing is prohibited.
Prohibited. Yes,
Yes.
prohibited. Exactly. You will find somewhere I'd say, like in French, interdit, in English, prohibited. So you cannot actually
Not
in
fishing.
those areas. Yeah. Yeah. I think they need to maybe increase the penalty for fishing in prohibited areas, right? Because sometimes you need to be stricter and set, you know, certain boundaries and certain you know, when you increase the, like for example, when you're driving, if you have a speeding ticket, let's say it's 200, let's say $150, but if you speed in a construction area, this is way higher. It's like 200, 300. So people are more scared of speeding up in construction areas because they know it's more expensive if you get a ticket there. So they need to do this maybe as well with the license, with the with the licensing penalty.
Yes. Is the same for the hunt?
Yes, for hunting, absolutely. Hunting requires more like procedures for licensing. Like you need a license for the gun, pour how do you say gun in French? Sorry, le pistolet ou le firearm. So the firearm, l'arme qu'on va utiliser pour chasser. So the firearm that you will use, it needs to be registered. There's a lot of, it's a very long process. It's not easy. And firearms are heavy too. So I think like you also need to to be built to hold a firearm. Does anyone hunt? Do you guys hunt?
No.
No?
No.
No, me neither. I think let's stick to fishing. It's simpler. Okay. Let me see here. So we don't have much time for the rest of the reading, but I will tell you what happens in the story eventually. For this chapter, I will summarize it. So the Robinson met again with the young girl, and he knows that he cannot be with her. He wants to take her with him on his boat and escape to another land or another island. And he knows that he wants to be with her, but typical love story, he knows that they can't be together. So he knows it's not possible. It's impossible to be together. So eventually he tells her that he loves her, but he knows that they can't be together, and they smile at each other, and this is it for their love story. It's exactly the typical drama romantic movie that people watch where two people can be together. So it's typical. But next week we will read what happened to Robinson once he escapes. So escape, c'est s'enfuir. So now he escapes.
Oh.
Escape right here. So escape. So he's escaping from the pirates, and he's taking the ship or the boat, and he's gonna he's gonna live a new adventure. But we're gonna read next week and see what he's gonna do.
What is the title of this book?
I don't know if you guys saw it, but if you go in the comments, I sent you guys the link. It's called Robinson Crusoe. Are you guys able to see the link that I posted in the comments?
No, I don't see the comment.
So it's like this one here. I put it in. If you want, you can take a picture of it and type it in. I think it will also show in the comments section if you go on YouTube after the live is over, and you can find it on the side. You can just copy paste it. Okay. Do you guys have any questions?
Okay. It's okay.
It's okay. Thank you.
All right. Well, this was a lot of fun. Have a great week. Enjoy the weather, and I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.